Hello, everyone. This is the Mad Catter again, and this episode has been nearly impossible to make. I had promised in my last episode that I would share a story related to the universe and messages, and I was going to record on Wednesday, but I didn't have enough space on my phone. I spent the entire day trying to make space and ended up having to reset the phone entirely. The following day, I started recording, and the first one came out practically perfect. But as I went to hit stop record, I realized that I didn't have my microphone plugged in. And the onboard telephone or cell phone microphone, it makes you sound like you're talking in a public bathroom. So, anyway, finally, after like the fifth, it was like the fifth recording that I made. Sorry, my kitty is down here playing with stuff. So finally, the fifth one seemed to be as close to good as I could get. And so I took it into the editing suite just to do my basic cuts and stuff because this stuff sometimes needs to be edited. But yeah, so I took it into the editing suite to edit it, and I realized that some bit of dyslexia occurred and I had said some stuff backwards. I was like, okay. So at that point, I was really running out of energy, and like looking at the computer screen was making me physically ill. I got to the point where like I thought I was gonna have a seizure, and it's like you could see everything like slide sideways, like reality's sliding away, and it's like a struggle just to stay conscious. And everything you look at, not just screens, but like everything you look at or everything I was looking at was making me feel weird, like I was off balance. And yeah, I felt really off balance. So yeah, yesterday was Friday, and I was still feeling kind of weird. So I figured I just didn't want to push it. And I kind of stayed away from the computer and making recordings and stuff like that all day yesterday too. But yesterday I did watch some YouTube on my television. I couldn't look at it on a small screen. I could barely look at stuff on the TV for a while. But yeah, I was watching some YouTube stuff on the TV, and yesterday was kind of full of synchronicities, even though I wasn't actually working on this project. So first, I feel like the universe was preventing me from making the first video, so instead I did this one. And during the day yesterday, my mother sent me an extremely like random text message telling me that if anything happened to her, she wanted me to have my grandmother's ring and told me where she keeps it. I had made a video here about my Ouija board experience, and my grandmother kept repeating 24K. A day or two later, my mother called out of the blue, and she told me that she had two rings from her mom, my grandmother, and that she wanted to give me one, which she did. I asked if it was the 24K, 24 karat, and she said no, that she was keeping the 24 karat one and giving me the 12 karat one. And of course, it wasn't my place to say anything, but I knew that her mom wanted me to have the 24 karat one. I guess maybe it might have even fit me, unlike the other one. But I don't know, I was kind of just scratching my head over that. And then I see a suggested video pop up, something called The Event. And in a separate video I had made about dreams, I had talked about a series of dreams which were sort of like a continued story over the span of 3 separate nights. But during the second dream, I was riding along inside of this military man's body. He was like high up in command, and others were following him into this closed door meeting. And one man asks him where the event will take place. And I kind of got the feeling that he was smiling. And he says, "I can't say, hombre," with this like really thick Texas accent. Anyway, I'd had that dream around like 3 years ago. And back then I had looked it up on YouTube when that first happened, and I couldn't really find anything that I felt related to it. at all. Like I think I saw something, maybe the event, the TV show or something, and some random stuff. But anyway, but now when you look it up, the event, the synchronicity is like inescapable.